All right, it's the rundown, the first ever rundown of the year 2022, right? No,
Nope,
it was Tuesday. Yesterday, forgot. I wasn't on it, so fuck that one, doesn't matter. Frank joins us. What's up, Frank?
Same old, same old.
Frank said to me today, well, the Mets are going to win 0 games this year. And I said, fucking what is it now? And he goes, well, nobody's going to win any games. They're going to play 0 games. Why didn't it just be the way, Frank, that we finally get a good team and now
Yeah, well,
they don't play?
Rob Manfred, he just wants to destroy baseball.
Strike.
Yeah.
He just wants to destroy
Was there
sport.
like bad news though? Because I feel like they're gonna get it done.
They're not even bothering. They're not even talking, and there's no plans to even have any discussions anytime soon.
See, that's also the problem is then with spring training. It's like pitchers and catchers is in like 6 weeks, and if you're not gonna talk, then that gets backed up, and then opening day gets backed up.
It's like they don't even care. Rob Manfred basically wants to get rid of the American League and National League, have East-West. He wants to like radically change the rules of the game. He wants to actually shorten baseball games to 7 innings because he says that people are bored by it.
I was down with the 7-inning games, to be honest.
He is like the TikTok commissioner who just why are we here so long? He listens to those people instead of true baseball fans, and then he basically just always flips off baseball fans. And then yesterday he fires Ken Rosenthal from MLB Network.
That was pretty shitty.
Because he criticized him.
That was some North Korea shit right there. You can't disrespect dear leader.
But isn't that's one of those things where like, didn't we all know that? Right, like the news you're getting from MLB Network is pretty MLB slanted. The news you're getting from NFL Network is pretty. And it sucks to have it like proven right in front of your face. You're like, oh, that's fucking douchey.
I expected it to be like, I didn't think he would get the boot. But also, it's like he still works for The Athletic and he still works for Fox Sports, so it's not like he's like unemployed.
Yeah, but it did. What did he do?
And actually, his contract expired, and he just didn't.
But what did he just do? Hits? Because his show is the sideline guy or whatever you call it on Fox Sports. He writes for The Athletic. So
he basically just is criticizing Rob Manfred at his approach.
He would do like those little talk show
his approach to the game. Rosenthal's kind of a traditionalist, and he's basically just questioning about
fuck him.
the handling of the Astros scandal, where he called the World Series trophy a piece of tin, which tells you how much Rob Manfred hates baseball and what a fraud he is.
What did you think of the pageantry last night at Heinz Field, Frank?
I thought it was a good send-off for Ben Roethlisberger.
I thought it was crazy that he got the chance to take a knee. Like after Najee Harris run it in, I was like, oh, he should have fucking taken a knee and let him have his moment. And then they got it.
I kind of agreed with. I was watching the Manning cast. I kind of agreed with Peyton where they should have called timeout when you come off the field.
They did.
That's what I thought they were going to do.
Oh, they did.
On the ESPN broadcast, they were like, Tomlin like tried to call a timeout, but like everybody started to rush out.
Oh, really?
Or there was something where whoever was on the broadcast was like Pittsburgh called timeout, and I think they were trying to give him like a moment, and it was just like too late.
Yeah. I watched the first half and I watched like the fourth quarter. It did get the game. I mean, the game was so impossibly bad that at halftime I was like, I'm gonna watch something else. And
he played like it was like 23 of 46 for like 125 yards. It was like it was ugly.
He was firing a lot of shots, not many more hitting the target.
Yeah, I actually was in my new lounge couch.
How's the new pad, bro?
Oh, it's nice. It's nice. It's a lot more comfortable to watch it instead of sitting in that computer chair all the time.
Yeah, I imagine so.
So
getting pizza delivered to the door instead of the window and stuff.
Yep. So I actually had to. So I had my legs up, the full lounge position, watching the game, and I actually dozed off like in the end of the first quarter. And I woke up. It was like late third quarter.
Yeah, it was a tough game to watch. It was a tough game to watch.
He milked that moment, man. They sent it to Scott Van Pelt on ESPN, and then like they cut back to Heinz Field. He was still walking around the fucking field.
I'm not surprised, but I'm a little surprised that nothing negative, at least came up.
Not a one.
Was even addressed.
Especially with the checks, the blue checks on the internet, and the people that we know are out there. There was not like anybody being like,
like
we're gonna celebrate this guy.
Steve Levy or Peyton was gonna bring it up.
Right.
But I'm surprised. Like it really on Twitter, no one really mentioned like
nobody said anything.
Multiple assault allegations. And I almost feel like it's so weird when stuff like this happens because like I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. and like people are gonna get mad at me for just being like, hey, by the way, didn't that happen?
Yeah.
Like
and they're gonna jump down your throat.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? It's a nice moment. Why are you bringing up rape? Like, I don't know, man.
Because it happened. Maybe allegedly.
You see, he never actually.
But also, they got another game to play. By the way, it's like
He
I know
never
it's like
actually
home
got-
game and shit, but like. They can go beat the Ravens. You were pointing out that the Colts are probably going to be resting people. Like
I thought it
they
was
need a lot of help
loser
with Jacksonville.
mentality. I thought loser mentality from the Steelers fans to be like, it is 99% sure his last home game. But like, and like, even if you get to the playoffs,
you're not going to play at home,
then
right?
Some, some crazy shit has to happen to ever get one back. I should probably. Yeah, I don't even know how you could possibly.
You know what's going to happen is.
So you wouldn't be, but whatever, it's still loser mentality to be like, this is a huge celebratory game when you might be a playoff team.
You know what's going to happen when is the Ravens are going to beat them.
Yeah.
The Ravens.
Probably.
The Ravens season's just been totally dumpster fire last month of the season.
Not last month, since training camp. Did they lose? They lost fucking Humphreys and they lost their first 2 running backs in the training. It's been crazy they even got to where they are.
I mean,
the only thing. I mean,
before they went to when they lost to the Dolphins, that was almost like their season started crumbling at that point.
Yeah.
They were actually the number 1 seed going into that game against the Dolphins. Remember?
Right.
And there's such a rivalry
I want to see
there.
them. I want to see them win. Imagine if that tie ends up being what fucks them. You have a tie to the fucking Lions, and that's what crushes your season.
Well, if all the weird scenarios play out, if the Steelers win, the Jaguars somehow beat the Colts, the Chargers and the Raiders can go out each other.
They can tie, right? Yeah,
They could
right.
shake
If the Raiders
hands,
and if
tie
the
each
Chargers
other.
and Raiders tie, they still get stuck out of the playoffs. That'd be unbelievable.
And the two of them they're taking a knee. They're taking a knee.
That would
They're
be
taking a
unreal.
knee. And again, that's going to be a Sunday night game. And we'll have
That's a Sunday night game?
Yes.
That's funny. All right, number 2, the Washington football team will announce their new name on February 2nd. It is confirmed to not be the Red Wolves. That's all we know.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they classic.
I'm just
Washington,
going off of this text.
Yeah, in classic Washington fashion, they've already fucked it up.
What is it?
I believe it's the Washington Admirals. I think the WashingtonAdmirals.com redirects to WashingtonFootballTeam.com to their official website. And then now it's gotten convoluted because now there are like people are buying other web domains and sending them to that site. But I believe they have released their like 6 final teams names, and I believe the Admirals was amongst them. And let me check Nate's timeline to be sure.
I would love to see that.
Imagine
Imagine if they just came out with a worse name, like a horribly racist term.
like
Snyder just double middles to the world.
The Washington Snyders. Hail to the Snyders, best owner in the league. He did nothing wrong. Shut your face.
Yeah, I guess
John
it is,
Gruden did everything.
It's a good one.
it is Washington Admiral. Washington Admirals does direct to that team, to that website.
I mean,
people are saying it could be.
I can't believe just stick with Washington football team.
I hate that. No. We don't want any. Soccer names, never. No soccer names. The name sucks.
I feel like it works, and
it sucks.
they got away. Like they don't even need. No one's bringing up Redskins anymore. No one needs to talk about it. Nobody seems to have a problem with it. Some people seem to like it. Just be done with it. Who cares? Now you got to go through all the people who don't like the name and don't like the logo and all that shit.
Oh wait,
Just
no,
fucking leave it.
Admirals isn't on their final list, so that doesn't make sense. The Athletic tweeted, if you were to rename the Washington football team, what name would you choose from the final list? I'm assuming this is the official
What's the
one.
list?
Commanders, Red Hogs, Defenders, Brigade, President's Armada.
It's going to be Red Hogs.
I was gonna say like a Red Hogs.
It's going to be Red Hogs.
Why? What significance does that have?
I just like Hogs. I don't know.
Well, they used to call their offensive linemen the Hogs. Fans used to go to their games with skirts and wearing hog
like I
noses.
could see there being fun like.
Okay, I've seen that.
and what is the date?
They could have a section called the Pig Pen.
And
like all their fans, and everyone just like a pig.
What
That'd
is
be
the
cool.
date that they're announcing the logo?
February
February 2nd.
What is that?
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Red Hogs. It's
Put it in
going
the books,
to
Frank.
be
That
Red
would
But
go.
Hogs.
also, it's gonna leak early because like everything Washington fucks up, they fucked up. But like it is, in their promo video for it, they have like a bunch of people who they're showing the name to, and it's their reaction. Like, oh, but then it's like find out the name. So now you have 50 people who fucking know what the name is. Who're gonna tell a person or two.
Oh, they're gonna know that
It's gonna
name.
leak by the end of the day.
They're going to know that name soon.
Yeah.
I mean, Guardians leaked out like about a week or two beforehand for the Indians.
I can see Sentinels too. I feel it's a Washington thing. I don't know. I
now,
could not be less
that's
interested.
that's from the movie.
Washington Sentinels.
Yeah, that wasn't that the name of the movie and The Replacements?
It does feel like it wasn't the replacements.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just do that then.
Then you can't have that.
Why
And
not?
Washington
I
Defenders.
love the movie, but you can't be based on
And I
the
think
movie.
Washington Defenders was the name of the XFL team.
Red Hogs. Red Hogs gets the vote.
Yeah, Red Hawks is pretty like unique, pretty cool.
There were though like pictures of the uniforms, and they have like stars and stuff, and kind of look military themed.
Yeah, the problem with Red Hogs is I don't know. Hogs that feels like a minor league baseball team name, the Red Hogs.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. You're right.
So I like it, but I don't know if it fits a football team. I mean, that just looks like the Redskins.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always great with the Hogs.
just can't, man.
The
I just
offensive
can't.
lineman, that offensive line that won them 3 Super Bowls was nicknamed the Hogs.
We got Tristan Thompson back in the news. Tristan Thompson just loves fucking people other than Khloe Kardashian. He got the paternity test that proved he was in fact, you are the father. But then just put up a story being like, all right, now that there's proof, I'm going to raise this kid and apologize to Khloe, which is kind of like, I feel like he was kind of like Costanzaing this shit, just denying everything every time he fucks somebody. And now there's like irrefutable proof, and he's like, all right,
This
you got
should've
me,
been-
I'm going to raise the kid.
This
Sorry.
should have been on Maury Povich.
Yeah, I mean, somebody should have. If you could get Maury Povich with Khloe and Tristan on, oh my God, talk about breaking the internet. But he's just gonna be like raising this kid, and I don't know.
Good for them.
Right?
I gotta be honest.
Well, not good for Khloe's probably pretty upset.
Well, good for him. Good for them. I don't know.
And
Khloe and
people are like,
Tristan
oh,
Thompson.
the poor kid, and I'm like, well, having a NBA father, not the worst thing in the world.
No,
it's not like he's
I
a
wouldn't
dirt
say
ball.
so.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
think
look at Sean
the-
Kemp. I mean,
Yeah.
Sean Kemp literally could go in each city and visit one of his kids when he was playing in the NBA.
Sure.
I am not an anti, like, I'm too cool to talk about celebrity couples. I'm very much into celebrity couples. I have a hard time getting into Tristan.
This is also like the 50th time.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, we know he's fucked a whole bunch of people.
It's happened
This
a
is
million
probably
times.
more than other. There's probably more than just one kid.
It's
and
hard
Khloe's
to-
like.
But you know what is interesting about this is the chick, Mercedes, I believe her name is, who he slept with. She doesn't like. She's not like she. I mean, she has a lot of Instagram followers by regular person standards.
not like-
it's like 90 grand.
Oh yeah, it's nothing.
Like that's how
She's
does
like
it-
not famous.
That's how do you even? How does?
Well, that's-
like you just in the
He
DM.
and she just trapped him. You know what I mean? It's probably like
Yeah.
She got him like on a late night when he's lonely. and
90,000 is not.
Not
that,
at all.
I don't think she's got a verified account. Like fucking Tristan Thompson is 99 plus looking for puss.
Well, that's the thing. I think he just he's probably like a full blown sex addict. It's like I'll fuck you. I'll fuck anybody. And I mean, just how do you have the kid? It's crazy. You can't knock these bitches up. Can't knock them up, man. Come on. Jeff Bezos, jacked.
fucking D.
Yo, I didn't see that picture. I saw the one of him.
Peace.
Yo, he kind of looks like that Vince McMahon look, but not as bad. You know what I mean? Like the old guy swole, but not all steroids. But I mean, he's got to be injected with all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
He's got
probably
like,
invented.
Mostly like kid blood.
He's
Yeah, like,
probably
he's got the good
invented.
stuff.
Yeah.
He's probably invented a steroid. that
he's got that
experimentally
Amazon
using.
HGH that's like, if I could get some of that shit.
Dude, he's gotten so weird. I think we've all as a people have gotten a little weird with our billionaires, where we have like billionaires we root for. Like people like
Yeah.
billionaires.
Yeah,
like
there's you root for a certain team.
like I'm fucking Team Musk because he likes crypto, or I'm
Right,
Team
right.
Bezos because he likes to go to the moon, or whatever. Fuck you. Like it's a little weird, but I gotta tip my cap to this picture, and as I'm saying this out loud, it seems like I'm Team.
You're
Bezos.
a Team Bezos. Yeah.
The New Year's picture where he's just fucking Pitbull.
You call him what? Mr. Galactic?
Mr. Galaxy
Mr.
Wide,
yeah.
man. He's just out there in a white pants,
Yo,
fucking tight shirt.
I think this is also like we had our fun with the Leo DiCaprio picture, and now he's like, and by the way, I'm not some like fucking nerd, dude. Like I'm a nerd, but like check me out. I could beat you up and I'll steal your girl. Fuck you. I'm a billionaire and I look like this.
Like,
Fuck
that's a cool ass picture, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Like Zuckerberg.
yeah, it turns out I'm Team Bezos.
Like
My favorite billionaire
Zuckerberg
Bezos.
is a dork. Zuckerberg looks like a muppet, and he's all like he
mean,
doesn't
why
have any
wouldn't you-
swagger. And this guy's like, I'm a billionaire and I'm jacked and I'll fuck your bitch.
Why
and
wouldn't
that's
you
it.
be Team Bezos? I mean,
Yeah, Rox, I hate small business.
I mean, well, I mean, come on.
Go Amazon, go
But it's cheap. We get the money. I mean, we save
Yo,
money.
Amazon is like one of the best things that ever happened. So
I-
anybody who's all anti-billionaire but is getting shit delivered to you within the hour, fuck you. Amazon is the
I
greatest
mean,
thing
it's
that's
so
ever happened.
it's so convenient.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean,
And shout out
I need
Amazon
something.
Prime with the
boom.
movies and TV shows. It's one of the best streaming services out there. Impractical Jokers news. Jokers for the Impractical Joker fans out there. Joe Gatto, I'm not sure how to say his name. Joe Gatto. Oh, right.
Tommy, take the floor, please.
Yeah, I mean, tell us.
How do you feel about the people who have been, I can see your head poking up over there.
Simple Trent thinks Impractical Jokers is unwatchable, but he laughs his simple little head off to The Big Bang Theory, so that's ridiculous. It's a funny show. Crazy. It's a funny show.
Trent has a problem with Impractical Jokers?
Yeah, Simple Trent thinks Impractical Jokers
Trent
is
loves
unwatchable.
Everything. His whole thing is always like, I just watch it all and I enjoy everything.
He said that him and Robbie, when they lived together, Robbie watched all the time, loved it, and Trent, they'd argue about it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would not expect that from Trent. I have not watched it, but I liken it to Nickelback and all those things in the world that sell a zillion records. Or they're on season 15. People love them, 10. But no, they're not funny. It's like, well.
I mean, there's some stuff, sure, that's a little cheesy, corny, but if you watch, go to my Twitter. I tweeted out a 30-minute best of presentation highlight reel from True TV YouTube. If you don't laugh at that, you just don't have a sense of humor.
Well, also, you got to understand, too, so there's Sal Vulcano and Joe, the other guys, Sal is a very accomplished, successful stand-up comic. He's a funny guy. And when you get on network or cable TV, it's not going to be the cutting-edge funniest. You got to play by some of the rules and shit. So it's like if Barstool got a show, it wouldn't be our funniest Barstool material if we had to play by True TV's rules. So I'm sure there's some times where it's going to be a little corny. We got to play it clean. We can't do this. We can't say that. But overall, it's funny guys who are making television
very
fit like cable TV. And there's a reason why it's season 13 or whatever. I think this guy, he's going through a divorce. I think he's probably in a whirlwind right now. Take a step back, take your time. He's coming back. I would.
Yeah, I hope there's nothing serious behind the scenes.
I mean,
I don't think
he's
never taken a sip of alcohol or drugs. It's nothing like that.
Right.
I
think he's going through it personally, but
he's never taken a sip of alcohol.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Oh, never mind. He's done fucked up stuff.
I didn't want to say it, but
he's done some fucked up stuff.
That kind of made me oh fuck.
Yeah. He's never smoked a cigarette or anything. Yeah.
I don't know about that. But that was a thing on the show.
And he made a point of it.
Yeah, I think he might have a family problem with it in the past. I don't know, something like that.
If you told me he's not a partier, it's one thing. But if you've made a point I don't ever touch alcohol or drugs,
those people.
Brian Cox said, a man's got to have a vice.
I think it is. Those people are scared of letting their guard down because they're oh fuck, the inner me when I'm sober I keep suppressed at all times.
Frank, do you drink?
No.
But you have drink?
I've had maybe in my life 10 drinks.
Okay, but you've had them. You gave it a try.
Have you ever been shit-faced?
No.
Okay, well.
The most shit-faced I might have been was when I had that buzz last year with the half of a cookie.
Yeah, you got a little high.
Frank, you know what's in that cookie, right?
Chocolate chips?
No, Frank, it's more than that.
Oh, yeah?
Rowan, how much does he have?
Half a cookie.
Oh my God.
Did you like that?
It was all right. All right. I do edibles again. I just don't like the taste of alcohol.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just do weed. Just do some weed, bro. It's good for you. It's natural. But, I mean, Impractical Joker fans were busted up about this. It was tough.
It's really sad. I mean, they're 4 lifelong friends who compete to embarrass each other. Now they're only 3 lifelong
also,
friends.
my thing about it was, I was going to say, you're not, retiring from NFL football. It's you can come back to Impractical Jokers and just get back behind the mic. And,
I think they'll just replace them with a 4th. It won't be the same.
You think so?
I
think they would just stick with the boys.
I would say with the 3.
I don't think you could only do 3. You need a 4th.
Yeah?
They're good high school friends with Joey
Fatone. You need 2 and 2?
No, but it just would work. Joey Fatone from NSYNC went to high school with them.
Fatone coming into the mix would be...
I could see him doing it.
Tommy Smokes in.
I would do it. I'd have to still be able to work here as well. I'd do both at the same time. Or we release Impractical Jokers uncensored on Barstool. No True TV standards.
That would be funny.
I think they are making way too much money at True TV.
Call this woman a fucking cunt. Yeah, I mean, they're making big bucks, dude.
They were at a Devils game one time, and they did the Simba cam where they raised the guy up like this. One of the guys.
It's funny.
It's funny.
It's funny stuff. All right, post-show. This is the funniest thing. Glenny, come on over, buddy. This is the funniest thing that's ever happened. Glenny Balls' snow face is one of the most magical, serendipitous things I've ever seen. I don't know how it happens or how it works, but this pretty blonde girl puts her face in the snow, and the face print is just Glenny Balls.
Marv! Harry? Why the hell did you take your shoes off?
Why the hell you dressed like a chicken?
It's just Glenny Balls. I mean,
it's crazy.
It's Glenny Balls. And I know their TikTok tried to make the joke that it's Joe Pesci in Home Alone, and I can kind of see that with the hat. But like, I'm sorry, guys. No, your joke is now irrelevant and obsolete. It's Glenny Balls.
Wait, one sec. I have that hat. Pretty much that specific hat on my desk. Let me go get it.
Yeah, go get that hat, and you'll see just how much Glenny Balls is really.
You
know what
that is 100%.
I said what we gotta do.
The thing that bothers me with this is why is she smiling in the snow?
I mean, imagine that on your teeth.
Like on your teeth, like when she's full smile.
I
What is that all about?
We should make a video where Glenny puts his face in the snow, and we zoom in on it.
It will look way less like Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, Glenny.
And now do the smile.
Like
Do the smile.
Like an inside job. Like it's almost like it's an inside job.
You do smile like so big like that too. You're
I
always
was
like
sitting on my couch on Sunday, and I saw a few friggin' tags, and then I finally watch it, and I'm like, that's fucking me.
fucking. And it's not one of those when you play these games like, oh, this person looks like you. The Feidelberg look like is a crazy one too. Feist has a lot of them where there's no doubt about it. But a lot of people are like, oh, it kind of looks like so and so from TV or this guy on this show, and it's like, oh, I can see it. This is 100%.
I almost fell out of my chair. I mean, that's if I put my face in the snow, that's a look.
But apparently
or
not.
No, I don't think it would.
It would be a hot girl.
You would not look that much like you.
But I don't know, Glenny. If you saw that pretty blonde girl and somebody said, what do you think her face will look like it's in the snow? And someone said, it'll look like Glenny Balls. You'd be like, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about?
I mean, no disrespect to Joe Pesci. That looks so much more like me than Joe Pesci.
A billion times.
I mean, that's my face.
It is. I mean, we have to. Like, hopefully, we get a big blizzard soon, and we can do this and see what your face
That's my
looks
thing.
like.
I posted a TikTok about it an hour ago. I hope it pops off. I don't know if it's gonna. My fingers are crossed.
Well, this one blew up, right? So
it's.
Did you duet with it or some shit?
Yeah, duet. Yeah, I try to do a pro talk move.
Let me tell you something. There's a new pro talker in our midst right now.
Who? Oh, you're in the talk game?
Oh, buddy.
Dude, nice.
John's
it's so
got
scary,
he's trying to dap you up.
Right.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
It's okay.
Double dap.
Johnny has a new account, John's Harmonies.
My
you know
knees.
how your knees kind of look like
Oh,
phases?
those have been your knees that I've been seeing all day?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, dude.
A, B, C, D, E, fuck you and your mom, and his
your knees
are
make
singing.
noise?
Yeah, right.
So John will be
going off.
We're getting that 1 million. We're getting top famous.
I'll tell you what. I haven't shown John's Harmonies to a person yet who didn't at least seem to like it a little bit.
There's skepticism at first, and then they go, oh yeah, and then they go, okay, all right.
The name John's Harmonies is also a fantastic.
Yeah, that's Nick Hamilton.
We got
It's a great
Britney Spears, Whitney Houston, Bone Thugs and Harmonies. We got a whole bunch going.
You got to stick with John's Harmonies.
Yeah.
No,
it's like Tammy Smokes.
It's the new. Maybe
John Harmonies. That's perfect.
it's going to be the new big thing. And also
TikTok famous 2022.
Tommy Smokes coming to work in a dress. It's cool, man. It's cool.
What's this all about? This is advisors.
Yeah, I did. Hannah did her first golf video. We did a golf bet, and I lost, so I had to wear a dress for it.
Oh wow! I see. Yeah. Okay. So
what was the law? What if she lost?
If I won, every time she gave the weather, she was gonna have to give me I wanted a genuine compliment for all 5 games.
You have done that bet so many times.
Yeah, all I want in life is compliments.
Self-esteem is just unbelievable. Everything's always like you have to post on your Instagram about how I'm good looking. Okay, so you wore a dress for how long? Just like to come to work?
I left it on. It was 10 minutes on the show.
Now,
I left it on for a couple extra hours.
Did you enjoy it?
I looked better than I expected.
I'll tell you what. I'm pissed.
Did you feel sexy?
Wearing a dress.
Yeah, this is your own fault.
Our deal was you had to buy it.
No, you are the dress guy. You gotta have your own fucking dresses. You should have your own dresses by now.
I wouldn't say it felt good. I'd say I finally felt comfortable in my own body.
Yeah. Whose dress is that? Is it Hannah?
It's Hannah's, yeah.
I mean,
not bad for you. Fitting into a nice lady's dress.
I thought it was gonna look worse. Your arms look okay. You got like a mini Bezos thing going.
Yeah, I mean, I've dabbled with that in the past with the gym rat routines.
There you go. So shout out to Tommy Smokes, the chick. All right, that's the rundown.